South Asia is likely to be the first region in the world where futuristic wars or Star Wars will be fought. The recent brief war between India and Pakistan saw the beginning of such an era. Now India has decided to deploy 16 laser weapons along border to thwart the attempt of Pakistan to send drones into India. This is actually going to be a great change in the strategy of India to thwart incoming UAVs. In future, the same weapons will be utilized against intruding aircrafts, helicopters, then missiles, and all other kinds of weapons. Now, India has developed laser weapons which have been proved to bring down drones, fixed wing drones, and otherwise. So, this is being developed by India's premier public sector defense research and development organization. Now, let's take a look into the emerging scenario in South Asia. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. The other day, the government of India, India's defense ministry, said India is going to buy 16 laser weapons from DRDO. These laser weapons are said to produce laser of power 10 kilowatt, and as per media reports, it can bring down drones at a distance of 2 kilometers. Earlier, India had weapons that could bring down drones from a distance of a kilometer. Now, the new weapon, the range is twice. Earlier, as I said, it was 1 kilometer. The range of the new weapon, which is named IDDI Mark II, is 2 kilometer. Actually, India is working on a weapon with a power or a laser with a power 30 kilowatt, and this is expected to have a range of 5 kilometers. So that is pretty big. In the ultimate aim of India is to develop a laser weapon which can produce a laser of power around from 300 to 500 kilowatts, and that weapon will be able to bring down aircrafts, helicopters, missiles, and all kinds of drones. So that is pretty big. It seems India's research is going on at a fast pace. India's research on non-conventional weapons is not just confined to laser. India is also, conducting intense research on high energy microwave weapons. Then India is also producing electromagnetic pulse weapons. So the whole situation is changing. I am not claiming that India is the only country in the world which has such weapons or which is doing research on such weapons. China also has tested such a weapon. Recently, I said about India, upgrading this present IDDI Mark II, which has a capability to produce 10 kilowatt laser to 30 kilowatt. Now, recently a test was conducted at Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh, and that test was a perfect success. Learning about this, China actually congratulated India. So that's a big thing. China is not known to congratulate other countries, especially if they are, enemy countries producing weapons that could be used even against China. So, but China, congratulated India on this front, and that, underscores the capability or, the power of the new weapon. This is a very important step. India has got another high energy weapon that I think that is a high energy microwave weapon, which is named as Kali. So this high energy weapons are going to decide the course of future wars. That's the important thing. In the coming days, it may not be, howitzers or multiple rocket launchers that are going to decide the outcome of war. The days are already, started disappearing. Tanks are not now the primary weapon for land attack. Now it has already been replaced by drones. During the Azerbaijan Armenia conflict, it became very clear that tanks have now become obsolete in the face of entry of drones. Now, even the tanks are now, equipped by drones as well as anti-drone systems. Otherwise, tanks could be sitting ducks before, uh, drones. So the situation has definitely changed. In the coming days, this is going to be a bigger change. That is, when high energy weapons become common, I feel that even nuclear weapons are going to be, obsolete, because you don't need nuclear weapons to destroy enemy targets. Big areas could be devastated by high energy weapons. In the coming days, modern fighter jets are going to be equipped with laser weapons. And instead of a BVR missile, it's going to be a laser weapon that is going to destroy the enemy aircrafts. From air to ground weapons, from ground to ground, land to land missiles, everything is going to get changed. It is going to be replaced by high energy weapons. India has, started this. This has become quite, practical in India. That's why India is deploying such weapons along the borders. Earlier, though India had such weapons, India never, publicly announced that. Now I think India might have realized that that stage is over, because even the enemies have it. China has already announced that they have high energy weapons deployed along Indian borders. So I think tactically it might have become necessary for India to publicize, to, announce that publicly. And this is the situation. So in the coming days, the days of artificial intelligence, the days of robotic armies, laser, high energy microwave weapons, then, the electromagnetic pulse weapons, all are going to decide the outcome of wars. In a sense, that may bring down human casualty less, but at the same time, in the case of a comprehensive war, an intense war, when two equal powers are going to engage in war, maybe the scale of devastations could be much more. And, the wars are going to become more ruthless. People may likely become ashes in a time of seconds. So future wars, I think that may even also prevent big countries from clashing each other, because they know the outcome will be catastrophic. So that is going to be the situation. Anyway, let's wait for the coming days. Let's hope that better sense is going to prevail in the coming days. Meet you with updates. Till then, goodbye.